Hello, loves. It is time for me to do my tree. I am so excited. I love Christmas, and this is the best time is decorating my tree. So first, before we start decorating, let's prep the tree. I already have level 1 of the tree installed, and as you can see, I just about fluffed all the branches. So what is fluffing? Here I can show an example at this stem here that I haven't touched. It looks nice and crunched together, where these other stems next to it is all fluffed out. Here's a tip. Start from the back of the branch and spread out the stems. Use the 3 rule. 1 stem up, 2 stem down. Then alternate. 2 stems up, 1 stem down, all the way out to the end of the branch. Soon it will look nice and fluffed and straightened out with nice spaces in between, just like this. This is a trimline pre-lit tree, so I don't need lights to be added. But if you prefer to add your lights to your tree, here's a tip. Take a set of lights and weave the lights in a wave motion between the branches. This will give you the best coverage. Also, make sure you cut off the white tags. Read the instructions to be sure you're not plugging too many lights together. You may need to add an extension cord to stay within fire safety guidelines. Run your extension cord along the center pole of the tree. Attach it using green floor wire or these nice stem twist ties from Dollar Tree. Now you have access to additional outlets for your lights. Get yourself a stumper or a remote control to turn on and off your tree. It will be the best investment you ever had. Once the tree is installed and the lights are on, step back and look at the tree to make sure the lights are evenly distributed and there are no holes throughout the tree. Sometimes this may happen when branches are not fluffed and spaced properly. My theme this year, Fur La La White Christmas. So the topper will be the start of that theme. The topper includes a deer, some ribbon, and a variety of branches and sprays. If you're interested in how I make my bows, refer to the art card in the upper right hand corner of this video. Now let's place some nice branches at the tips of the trees. I used several branches to create this gorgeous spray. This will add just the right amount of flocking I need for the end of the branch in the tree. Now let's place the sprays in the tree. The sprays I'm adding will give the tree some dimension and interest, so it won't look so flat. It will also add a flocking look to the tree once it's finished. So I thought I would put the camera up so you guys can see what I'm doing and we can talk for a little bit. So what we'll be doing here, right in these little spaces right in here, some of the spaces, we are going to put some ribbon in here. We already have the branches down in here. Now these branches that I had put in here, I made sure they wasn't sticking straight out right at you. So I bent them in a kind of graceful way. As you can see, some of them are kind of bent downward and kind of spread out, just to give it a nice flowing kind of look that it's not out stabbing at you. So these are the 3 pieces of ribbon that we'll be using, and I just basically unrolled them and did them at arm's length and measured them that way. So we are going to take these 3 pieces of ribbon here, and we are going to fold it in half like so, and we're just going to tuck. Now before we tuck, we're going to place some of these pieces uneven, so it won't all be even, just to give some interest on the tree. Make some of them long, some short. And we're going to pinch it together. See how uneven that is? And we're just going to tuck it in here. So the trick is not to just tuck it in there, but to kind of bend it a little bit and just tuck it in, and then take the branch in here and wrap it around the end of it so it would stay. Like that. See, so it kind of flows out of the tree. So the trick is, the reason I put ribbon on before I put my ornaments on is because it takes up some of the real estate of the tree, and I won't have to worry about putting any ornaments behind it because you can't see it anyway. So I like to put my ribbon on right after I put my branches. And what we're going to do is kind of curl these. This is a wired ribbon, so it kind of sways around in here to take up some of the space in the tree. So I went to the mall one last time before Black Friday because I've heard that they have some great sales right before the Black Friday start. So I went to the mall with a friend, and I came across this store. It was a children's store, clothing store called Children's Place. And I thought, well, I can stop there and get something from my niece. So I went in, and they had a sale, 50, 60, and 70% off. I was like, okay, yeah, we going in this store. So I went in and they had some gorgeous things, like from toddlers to about 6 years old, I believe. And I brought my niece so many pretty things. This gorgeous gray and white quilted dress was originally $25 and I got it for $12. Jeans that were $70.99, I got it for $4, and it was a great deal. I mean, you can rake up in there. So if you guys have a Children's Place near you guys, don't miss it. If you have little ones around or nephews or what have you, nieces, check out that store. You don't want to miss that. Okay, so here we are. We have it kind of uneven and flowing out of the tree there. Yeah, see? So it's kind of flowing around. I don't want it to cover up some of the branches, but let it flow a little bit. I want something to kind of flow out like so. We'll do one on that side because there's an empty space over there, so we'll do one on that side. What was I? I started Christmas shopping back in September, October, and I thought I was done. But then as the Christmas started to get closer and sales starts to happen, and you find yourself spending more money than you wish to. It's kind of weird. It's like a catch-22 kind of thing. Do you think it's best to shop early and get your shopping out of the way, or do you think you should wait until the sales? What you think? Just give me a comment below and let me know what you think is the best way, because I find myself spending more money because you find these cute little things and you find a sale on an item that you were looking for and you don't want to pass it up. So I don't know. I don't know which is best. Let me know what you think. Second ribbon up, and a tuck and flowing like. Isn't that pretty? Frosted like twigs or. So I finished putting the ribbon in. And now I'm starting to put in my fillers here, and my fillers are these cute little white deers. Aren't they adorable? So they will be going in the spaces where there's empty spots, and then their ornaments will, large ornaments will be going in between there where you see these holes. But I'm not going to show you the whole tree. I'm just going to show you little cameo spots of what I'm doing. And in another video, I will be giving you the complete tour of my Christmas tree. So I don't want to spoil it for you, but I would like for you to see what I'm doing when I'm decorating my tree. So we will be filling in with these little deers here, and then we will come back and fill in the areas inside the tree. So what was I? What I normally do once I use my fillers to fill in some of the larger holes in the tree, if you remember, I did this last year with present boxes. once I put those in, I start to put in my large ornaments to fill in some of these holes here that you could find along the tree. And I usually carry it in these nice little baskets. I can't tell you where I got these baskets, but I had it for years. And what I do, I don't really hook them in, but I guess I could. See how big that loop is there? What I normally do, I can either just stuff them inside the tree like so. Just stuff it in there. And normally the branches will hold it. The light will shine on it, as you can see there, and it will bring the light out. And that's why I put more shiny, like metallic, large ornaments in the inside of the tree, because it also makes the tree fuller. So I will go through and find all these spots here and start filling them in with these big ornaments. Guys, my favorite part of the tree decorating is the hanging of the ornaments. I always start with the little small ornaments that's kind of plain, so I can tuck those not inside the tree but close to it, like in little holes per se. For instance, see that little hole right there? You can see some of the white ornament back there, but we are going to fill this hole up closer to the outer limb, but not hanging on the outer limb. So it's just going to go right there. So each time I place an ornament, I step back to look at my work and how I'm progressing. This way I can get a good idea where the next ornament should be placed, making sure that they're not the same color or style. It's not in the same place. So right now I'm going to place this little white ornament. So I'm going to make sure that it's dangling freely and nothing is in the way. And one of the things I do before I place my ornaments is I sort them out in bins, as you see here, and then I would sort them by color and then by size. It's easier to access them and also easier for me to start placing them on the tree. So now here are the large ornaments here. I think I will start placing those. I normally place my large ornaments on the bottom of the tree and work myself up gradually with the more medium size and smaller ornaments. This is one of my favorite large ornaments. It's made of plastic, and I purchased this from Pier 1. No, it wasn't Pier 1. Kirkland's. You probably can go and find it, but they'll probably be on sale tomorrow at Black Friday if they still had any. But I did see them in the stores, and I believe it was for $7.99. Not sure. But yes, I started to put the large ornaments at the bottom of the tree. There is another favorite of mine that came from Kirkland's. This is the round one that I put in the bottom of the tree also. It is time to add my specialty ornaments. This is a new addition from Big Lots. Isn't it gorgeous? A silver deer with a white fur collar. I've added the large ornaments, and the medium ornaments I added gradually moving up the tree. I only have 12 of these deers, so I will add these sporadically and evenly spaced. Here's another addition from Big Lots. If you're interested in the cost and where I purchased these ornaments from, click on the iCard and check out my Christmas haul video. Here's the ornament on the tree. It is beautifully adorned with glass gems on the side of the sleigh. And this is not a really rinky-dink small sleigh. It's a substantial size that you can see all the details. I will continue adding the ornaments, then we will add some of my favorite chandelier pieces. Once I put the final touches, I step back and admire the outcome. Decorating your tree can be intimidating, but once you pick your theme, colors, and those special touches, it will come out beautifully. You don't need expensive ornaments or everything perfectly placed. All you need is patience and quality pieces. Soon you, your family, and your guests will enjoy your fantastic tree this year and many years to come. Thank you for joining me today. I hope I've given you some tips and ideas to decorate your tree this Christmas. Have a happy Thanksgiving, a Merry Christmas, and a safe holiday. Take care, loves, and smooches!